Hello, I'm Kraig Conrad, NCMA CEO, and I am honored to be here with Ben Rowe from Bidscale to talk a little bit about their journey to become an adopter of the Contract Management Standard. Ben, welcome and thank you for being an adopter. Certainly on behalf of our community, thank you for your support. Thank you for supporting the practice and, of course, our international goals of elevating the standard. Adoption stands out quite strongly as very unique for a couple of reasons. First, you're the first software provider to adopt, and you're also first to incorporate into your software. So Ben, before we get into the questions, why don't you tell us a little bit more about Bidscale?
Sure, and it's a pleasure to be here. Thank you for having me. Bidscale is a software provider, as you had mentioned before. We are a SaaS solution that is provided to federal government agencies, primarily focused on accelerating contracting officers in their day-to-day activities.
Wonderful, thank you for that. Now we jump into our questions here. Could you share a little bit about your approach, Bidscale's approach to the contract management lifecycle, and how this move is setting a precedent for software providers?
Yeah, absolutely. So as a software provider, we have a unique view. We know that bringing the commitment to the CMS is but one part of the larger solution. Our customers may be bound by rules, cultural norms, processes, and procedures that might be a little bit more nuanced than what the CMS might require or recommend users to do. So in that regard, we continually respect the boundaries of what users should do and instead present them with what they can do in the platform. The CMS exists alongside customer norms and enforced practices so that it really becomes that additional tool in their tool belt so that they can rely upon it anytime they need.
Thank you for that, Ben. Please now share a little bit about the drivers and the motivations that got Bidscale to become an adopter.
Yeah, so when we saw the CMS as a consensus-based, common, and repeated standard that was designed to improve productivity, increase efficiency, and ultimately reduce costs, we aligned with it incredibly well. Those same benefits from leveraging the CMS also apply when we think through responding our users' feedback, and that's across our entire customer base. So while every customer is looking to Bidscale to accelerate their tasks and their unique challenges in contracting, there are identifiable patterns that you can address through our SaaS platform. What the CMS does is it allows us to have a solid baseline that serves as a guiding rail, especially when working through individualized feedback and putting it together as a whole.
So how does Bidscale see adoption in respect to your team's knowledge and support of contract management practices and professional development activities?
Yeah, to date, Bidscale has incorporated CMS processes into its modular workflows as an option for users to leverage when they're building out their acquisition strategies and plans. While we do give the customers the ultimate decision authority in choosing their path, it's always nice to have them be informed of the CMS as yet another viable option that is universally recognized and instantly available out of the box for every customer.
What would you like to see continue because of our great collaboration?
Our hope is that with more adopters comes more feedback. And with that feedback comes a greater appetite to build and expand upon what our platform can provide to our customers. By furthering the CMS in adoption across our target government users, our hope is that increased feedback will also increase our appetite for building new innovations within the platform and also finding ways to translate that into new features as well for our customers.
We want more adopters, of course. The more adopters, the better and sharper the standard is. So finally, what advice or insight would you share with other organizations considering adopting?
My one insight or advice would be really to encourage other organizations to remain open-minded and curious about the NCMA Contract Management Standard. It really is a long journey that has just started, and there's a tremendous amount of change management that will be required and adjustment as well to match up to existing processes, procedures, as well as just existing tools. Every small incremental step forward, it will provide outsized impact in moving the team forward together, even with little things like terminology alignment. So for government agencies leaning into the CMS or interested, I'd love to show you how our platform can better accelerate your pathway towards adoption today.
Well, Ben, thank you so much for being here. And again, thanks to Bidscale for becoming an adopter.
My pleasure.
And thank you for joining us. We are delighted to have you here with us to learn a little bit more about the Contract Management Standard. If you're looking to learn more about it, please go to ncmahq.org/CMS. If you want to get on this journey to become an adopter, please visit ncmahq.org/adopters.